to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with the real, you here up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money, money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Oh, welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy by Spin Rex.
Hello.
Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Story posted.
18 innings of World Series baseball with the best baseball player in the history of baseball.
Yep.
Did you watch all?
I watched it all.
You're a sick fuck.
Yeah, I like baseball. I like the Dodgers. I'm not afraid to admit it.
What? I don't hate the Dodgers either. I like Shohei.
I like Shohei
I like Shohei.
I like Mookie Betts a lot. I like Freddie Freeman a lot.
Shohei's quite possibly the best athlete of all time.
Johnson
and I don't give a fuck about those sports no one gives a shit about. Don't bring me up Serena Williams. Honestly, don't bring me up any type of fucking golfer. I'm talking about the four main sports that people actually give a fuck about. Shohei might be the best athlete of all time.
He very well could be. When it's all said and done, he is doing things that people only dreamed of in baseball, and it's fun to watch. Freddie Freeman's the Mr. October of our generation. The guy is the only player in the history of the MLB to have multiple walk-off home runs in the World Series.
That's crazy.
Shohei is the first. He had so they walked him, what was it, 4 times intentionally yesterday, and before those 4 straight intentional walks, he was 7 of his last 7 home plate appearances with 7 extra base hits, dude. The guy is a freak of nature. He's going to go out there. He's going to pitch like 8 scoreless today.
That motherfucker is not real.
He's really not. He's really not.
He's really not. You can't do the shit that he's doing in video games.
No.
It makes no fucking sense.
No.
It's wild. I'm not even a baseball guy, but he's just so great. Brother, I'm watching. I'm watching. And like you said, too, I'm rooting for Shohei. I'm rooting for greatness. You know what I'm saying? I want to be fucking 70 years old and be like, you never watched Shohei Ohtani. Like, I want to be that guy.
We're going to be that guy because he is truly the best baseball player ever.
Swinging like Shohei, dude.
Stop. I don't want to hear about Babe Ruth. I don't even want to hear about Barry Bonds. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player of all time. Hard stop. What he's doing is insane. He can literally beat you any way that you want. If you don't like that he doesn't play defense, he can go out there and play gold glove caliber outfield. He could steal 50 bags in a season. He's obviously one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter in the league. He's up there, and he is Cy Young caliber arm stuff. It's insane. It's insane what he does, man.
Man.
And like I said, I love Freddie Freeman. The whole story of him getting the Dodgers getting fucked over by his agent is kind of crazy. So
what's
made
the story?
Like, he wanted to stay in Atlanta for the rest of his career.
Oh, that's right.
And
the
Braves matched the offer that the Dodgers offered him.
The agent never told him.
And the agent didn't tell him. Yeah, and so he went to the Dodgers.
That's what he wants you to think.
No, that's what happened. And then he fired his agent the next day.
Sure. Shohei's fucking nuts. 2 home runs last night too. He's going to be pitching today. He's the starting pitcher today, and he got on base 9 times last night. 9 fucking times. I tapped out after the 13th. I think that was it for me. It was either the 13th or 15th. I don't remember now. It was just way too fucking late. It was insane.
I watched it all. It was awesome. Playoff baseball is electric.
And then the one opportunity the Jays had, I talked to you in the back. Teoscar Hernandez is the one to help fucking throw him out.
Yep, Teoscar Hernandez played it perfectly off the wall, threw a seed to Edman, and Edman with his second amazing throw to make a play and get it out at a bag in like that half inning. You had Klein come in there and pitch 4 innings after he had only pitched 2 innings. Like, that was his longest term all year. He wasn't even on this team in the CS roster, and he went out there and pitched 4 shutout innings. Clayton Kershaw had to come up in a big spot with the bases loaded and got the ground ball out. I like the Dodgers. I like Clayton Kershaw too. And so, like, I don't know. I'd rather see the Dodgers win than the Blue Jays. And I like Vladdy, I do, but that was an amazing game, all-time classic. Like, in the annals of baseball history, that's going to be a game that's talked about for a very, very long time.
They asked John Schneider, like, what are you going to do with Shohei and move forward the rest of the series? He's like, I'm going to take the bat out of his hands any chance I get.
Yeah, they should.
He asked me, you're going to take the bat out of his hands? He said, yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't give him an opportunity to hit the ball.
That's so boring, but I fucking get it.
Give him 1 base every time so he can't take 4.
Yeah.
Michigander 1212 with the super chat says Red Wings talk.
It's on the schedule.
We're going to talk about the Red Wings later in the show. They
By
got
the
a
way,
big matchup tonight.
I thought Fish was always saying schedule to be funny or on accident.
That's actually what it is.
Now that I'm watching Andor, that's an English schedule. I hate it. Nick, what did you tap out in that last night's game? Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I've been out on baseball for a long time with a broken heart. I tapped in about the 8th inning when it was tied. Jays were threatening. Sasaki comes in, gets out of it.
You don't feel like you're missing out on Shohei? On the Shohei
I
show?
fucking hate that Shohei's a Dodger. I think it's terrible.
But you don't want to watch
obviously-
greatness?
Nick,
You
that's what the
obviously-
Tigers will never be.
That's why I probably hate it so
It is.
much. And that's what nobody will ever be in any sport. They literally cheated to get Shohei to defer his contract.
It's not
like
cheating.
it is manipulating the salary
He agreed
cap.
to it.
He agreed to it
There's
probably
no-
because
there's
he
no
was
cap.
making
It was
bank.
completely legal.
All of this is pissing me off. If we're gonna be honest
That
here,
is definitely-
Freddie Freeman going from the Braves to the Dodgers, MVP. Mookie Betts, MVP, going to the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, the best player to ever play the sport, puts all of his money till after he is done playing.
One of the best business moves in the history of sports.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't
He's
give
gonna
a
go- he's
shit
gonna go
about
to
business. This isn't about business. This
It
is
is.
about
It's a
creating a
business.
super team. I hate the ability to create a super team. Baseball doesn't have a cap, and to me, it's just gross.
You hate the ability to create a super team when it's not you. You remember when the Tigers had a
Do
super
we
team?
live in LA with billions and billions of dollars,
Nick,
Spencer?
the Tigers had a super team. They just didn't cash in
Do
on
we
it.
live in LA with billions and
No,
billions
we
of
live
dollars?
in Detroit with billions and billions of dollars. Chris Ilitch is one of the richest owners
He's
in
the
the
fourth
MLB.
richest
If he
owner in
wanted
the
to build a
Major
super
League
team, he
Baseball.
could. He has more money than the Dodgers. So don't get mad at them for doing it.
I'm going
Get
to get mad
Chris.
at them for literally having a guy in Shohei Ohtani who deferred all of his money, who literally went through some big time allegations and then, just like nothing, don't look the other way. You know, he can't talk
Yeah,
to
the
English.
interpreter shit.
He can't speak
That's
English
sketchy.
when he's talking to Vladdy in English about their family, about what they like to do.
Flirt with the girl Cameron Brink, too.
In English. And then every interview, got the interpreter there.
Everyone can speak this.
Yeah.
So you don't like him because he doesn't speak English, Nick.
No, I don't like the
Dude,
Dodgers for literally. I hate it.
The Ilitch
There-
family is
there's
the
no
third
salary
richest
cap.
family in baseball, $6.9 billion, according to frontofficesports.com.
So they easily
Okay,
could have
that's
done that.
that's. Well, I'm pissed off that they didn't. Then
You should be.
okay.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, I don't think that we're ever going to be the Dodgers. And does it piss me off? Yes.
To each their own. I like the
And
freak that's
also,
grown.
You
like,
shouldn't
if you-
expect that, though.
I don't expect that.
Okay, good.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Because it's never going to happen in Detroit ever.
I
Except
think
for
it's-
maybe Tom Goris.
I think it's absolute bullshit
so
what the
mean.
Dodgers are doing for sports. And then they go out, they get literally Yoshiba Yamamoto was the biggest international free agent. You
And
just
you
get
killed that
Sasaki, the
pronunciation.
biggest international free agent.
Yep.
So they're not just dominating in
And two
terms of
Cy
free
Young guys
agency.
and Blake Snell and Glass now.
You're not dominating just in terms of free agency. You're dominating international now.
Yeah.
It is completely like how do you expect any team to compete with these guys?
They got to bring in the salary cap.
They're going to.
It's got to happen. Can you say that name 5 times fast, by the way?
Yoshiba Yamamoto. Yoshiba Yamamoto. Yoshiba Yamamoto.
That's impressive.
I think it's pronounced something different, but that's how I've always pronounced it.
Well,
But-
to
Roki
me,
Sasaki.
Yoshibu
Roki Sasaki.
Yamamoto. Yoshibu Yamamoto.
5 times fast.
Yoshibu Yamamoto. Yoshibu Yamamoto.
I'm dead on the Dodgers. I don't. It pisses me off. And Freddie Freeman, known great guy, and then he gets over there. It's like, why couldn't we just have some parity? This was the super team that literally didn't do the 120 wins like some people were saying or whatever. But
I mean,
you see them in the World Series
The
now.
Mets had 3 MVPs on their roster and fucking had 3 Cy Young winners at one time, and it didn't work out. The Mets have Pete Alonso, Francisco Lindor, and Juan Soto right now. That's pretty fucking good to go up against that. It's just the Mets suck.
I don't think that those 3 are comparable to Shohei, Freddie,
And Mookie?
That's who's having a shit season, and he's
I
still
think they're
balling out.
extremely comparable. I think all 6 of those guys are probably top 15 players in the MLB.
I mean, like you said, the Tigers did it once upon a time, too. We came up short. And honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, last night could have gone either way. It's not like Toronto got blown out and went 18 innings.
Wait until Ellie
And they won a game, too.
until Ellie De La Cruz and Terry Skubal are on the Dodgers too.
Okay, relax.
Like I said, after the maybe when the Dodgers win like 4 World Series in a row, then I'll start to hate them. But like I like their players, and yeah, it's fun watching Shohei Ohtani be Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, he's
And it's crazy that the Angels had arguably 2 of the best 5 players in the history of baseball in Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani.
You feel that way about Mike Trout?
Mike Trout is up there for sure. He's a top 10 player ever.
Even with the inconsistencies, like the not being healthy and shit.
Watch it. Look at his career. It's crazy.
Yeah.
She had 5 All-Star games and 5 Gold Gloves and Silver Sluggers when he was like his first 5 years of the season or something like that.
No, I remember. It was pissed me off. His emergence came when Miggy was doing the Triple Crown. It was like the MVP conversations. War was brought up. That's when everyone started believing in War.
Yeah.
I hate War because of that, by the way. Like, it's not a big War guy.
War is huge in baseball. But
It
yeah,
is.
they had both of those guys on the same team and didn't win a single
It's
playoff
just like a weird hypothetical, you know?
Yeah.
Especially in a sport like baseball where, like, nothing's guaranteed.
Also, back in 2013, the Tigers
made the
set their
playoffs,
franchise record for payroll. They were still $100 million less than the Dodgers and $115 million less than the Yankees.
You talking about the
The
Tigers?
Yankees right now?
And back in 2013 when they set that record with the
that's-
super team.
Yeah.
That's why I said you can't
Contract,
expect
you know,
to be
I mean,
those guys.
sports is contracts get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that was
No,
before.
I know they were still $100 million less than the New York and the LAs.
Yeah, because you'll
Talking
never
about back
be
then?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're always going to be above and beyond. And
I mean,
in
even
baseball,
Toronto's
they're
what,
allowed
top 5?
And that's been the that's
Toronto's
the history
top
of the MLB forever.
after signing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to a $500 million contract.
That's why I don't get mad as bitch about the Yankees are literally doing the same thing.
Yeah. That's what the Yankees have done always.
Yeah.
That's what the Mets do. Like, it just worked for the Dodgers, and it's going to keep working. Hopefully not. Like, hopefully they don't just bust off fucking 4 World Series. But, I mean, you got Shohei and Freddie Freeman.
I didn't catch it, but I heard through the grapevine today that Shep was, I don't know if he's taking the hard stance or playing the devil's advocate to Shohei not being the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And the name he brought up was Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
So you and I went in the back and we looked up the first 8 years of Ken Griffey versus the first 8 years of Shohei. And Shohei still got him beating everything but RBIs.
Yeah, and that's because Shohei hits.
And he's pitching!
And it's because Shohei hits leadoff a lot. So there's not a lot of guys on base when he's up there. But,
Just, can I give the numbers real quick?
yeah.
Home runs, Ken Griffey Jr., 238. Shohei, 280. Ken Griffey RBIs was 725. Shohei, 669.
Nice.
Then you have the stolen bases. Shohei, 165. Ken Griffey Jr., 108. Like, this guy's just nuts.
Yeah.
OPS, 930 for Ken Griffey. For Shohei, 957.
Yep. Yeah.
And a better pitching league, too. I'll say it.
And Shep did say he was just playing the devil's advocate because it's hard to argue right now. Like I said, if you wanted him to play, you wanted him to be a defensive guy, he could give you a Gold Glove outfield. Like, he's so fast and he has such a strong arm.
Holy shit.
And he's so it's crazy, dude.
By the way, Shohei with 200 less at-bats, too.
Yeah.
Nearly 300 less at-bats with those numbers. Just insane stuff.
It's $28 million on his payroll compared to the $70 million he's making.
Yep.
It's frustrating as probably
Tigers
a
fan.
hurt Tigers guy over here.
As a poverty franchise. Although you're going
As
to
a
the
poverty
third richest.
franchise, it sucks.
Should be the case.
See what they do with Scoob.
He's doing it with the Tigers, too, man. Chris
He's gonna
Ellis
be
just
a-
sucks.
he's gonna be a Dodger.
Nah.
No, he's not.
I mean,
You guys.
when does
what?
the salary cap come?
What do you mean? In like I think 2027 is when they're set to have the meetings. But let's go to break. We're gonna come back.
Oh, wow. We went over talking baseball?
Yeah, we did.
Not even Tigers baseball?
No, not even Tigers baseball.
Ooh, what is this show?
The World Series, man.
Wow.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, join in club or online at planetfitness.com, where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where fitness is essential.
Revenge game. Detroit versus Washington's going down, and we will be at Art and Jake's in Shelby Township. Pull up, I promise you guys, as a 300-pound man, the best spot to eat food and watch the games is Art and Jake's. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, and 90 menu items. Check it out. It's Art and Jake's. Join the AJ's fan club and more at artandjakes.com or scan the QR code.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Share house. Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, free recovery and relaxation. The pros go there. Hall of Famers go there. You can go there. Don't know what type of massage chair you like or need? Go see my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, on the YouTube interwebs. He's got the #1 massage chair review channel in the world, if I'm not mistaken, because he's got the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. Andy Carter, visit massagechairhouse.com. Go see him in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road.
Shout out.
.com. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodsportsCom. I'm Easy, joined by Spin More Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We did 15 minutes of straight baseball. That's nuts. We've never done that before. You got anything else you want to get off your chest before we move on? Or you guys want, you got
I think we've done that before. We've talked about baseball for more than 15
15 straight to start a show? I don't know.
Maybe not to start a show, but yeah, probably.
Non-Tigers, I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Oh, non-Tigers?
Oh, actually, we did not bring up the report.
What report?
From John something. Nick, I know you saw it.
Heyman? About the Tigers shipping Scooble?
Shopping
him around? Yeah, I saw it, but I don't believe in this shit. I mean, yeah.
See your girlfriend kiss another guy behind the bleachers?
Nope.
Yeah, I saw it.
Different girl.
Don't believe it.
Different girl. Yeah, same hair color, same, yeah.
Yeah, not my girl.
Looked right.
I saw it.
Just like her, but
It was her sister. It was her sister. Yeah, I saw it. I'm still gonna. I mean, obviously, you have to see what you can get. Like
That's
that. Bottom line, you have to see if somebody's willing to give you some insane offer. If you know 100% certain that Tarek Scooble's not coming back. So I don't hate the reporting, but I think that's basically baseball 101. Yes, you're gonna fucking ask. You're gonna see what you could get. Do I want them to trade him? No, I don't. I don't want prospects. We already have the best farm system in baseball.
Man,
like, we better get like legitimate MLB studs.
No.
Yes.
Any team that's going to trade for him right now
For 1 year
is a
of
team that's
Scooble?
knocking on the door of a championship. They're not giving you players that are ready to go right now. They're giving you that bullshit prospect pool.
For
it's
half,
just a
for
shit
half
situation.
a year of Scooble, you're not going to get anybody outside of
For a
AAA.
full
You
year.
might as well sign him and then pull the fucking Dabrowski. The same thing he did with Prince Fielder. Like, it's like when shit's dwindling down, then I'll get rid of him.
I mean, you might as well just sign him just to sign him and have him on your team forever.
No, but
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if it starts going down, then you want to flirt with trading him. You know, then do it.
if you are going to trade him to one of these teams that they think they can re-sign him, you're not trading him for the value of 1 year. You're trading him as Tarek Scooble.
Yeah.
Tarek Scooble,
Like, to
Locked
get
and
in
loaded.
that organization.
Tarek
Yeah.
Scooble and
Yes.
Scott Boras have been adamant that they are going to see free agency. So that I don't think that changes wherever they are.
If the Yankees come out and say, Tarek, we're giving you $450 or $500 million.
Cool, I'll see it in free agency.
So what's the largest contract for a pitcher right now?
Zach
it is
Wheeler,
Yoshi.
I think.
Yoshi's, I think.
It's Zach Wheeler, I think.
It's John Smith, actually. I just had nothing on that one.
I'm pretty sure it's Zach Wheeler with the Philadelphia Phillies at, or that might be the most per year because he's a little bit older. Could be Cole.
All right, I'm going to Spot Track.
Total payroll, Zach Wheeler, $42 million a year. Total contract value.
Yoshi.
Yoshi and
And then
Shohei.
Garrett Cole.
Shohei's $700 million. Yoshi's is $325. Garrett Cole is $324.
324.
Yeah. Zach Wheeler's is $42 average annual value.
So what do you think? What do you think
Shohei's is
Scoop will get on the
$70
open market then?
That's the shit that pisses me off.
That's crazy. Dude.
Who
I mean,
is?
but he's not just a pitcher.
Shohei.
Yeah, he's also MVP. Like he's about to win back-to-back MVPs.
So if I slid over a contract,
For Scooble,
12 years, 350. Do
They
you think
would
he
not
sign
do
it?
that.
No,
What do you think he's getting on the open market then?
400.
At least.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yes, he's better
Even
than
though
all,
the next guy is
he's
325?
he's better than
He's
all
better
of those
than
guys.
Every single one of those guys.
And he's younger than those guys were besides Yamamoto.
Yep. Him and Paul. He's gonna sign
Garrett
one.
Cole's
For,
29.
he's gonna sign one for $400 million, and then Paul Skeens is gonna sign one for $500 million, or like $450.
I don't even know.
I would. Oh, fuck, dude. If they're diehard and going to free agency, that would fucking suck.
They are.
I would offer the fucking unthinkable and just lock him up now, and then trade him later.
What's the unthinkable? I don't think there's anything unthinkable when
400.
you're talking about Scott Boras.
That's my number at least.
$400 million.
That's like the
Shoot,
fucking like
Zach
who else? I
Wheeler's
mean, that's
getting-
what's going to be in the market. No,
Yeah. Zach Wheeler's getting $126 million.
Maybe
in
try a
3
375?
years.
Garrett Cole's 29, but when did he sign his?
Couple of
2020 he
years,
started
Couple
his.
years ago, yeah.
5 years.
Andy had a Tommy John's, right?
He just was out for the year,
Yeah.
which is obviously the risk when you pay a pitcher this much money. But
There's just no cap space. So there's no fucking excuse to me, dude.
yeah, okay, welcome to my side. Yeah, come
No,
on.
I'm with you. I'm
Bring
with
it
you.
over.
But I'm with you in like the logic of like what the fuck are we doing?
But they're not going to do it.
But yeah, the logic of like how they've been operating. Chris is fucking hating Detroit fans for
they're
whatever
not
reason.
paying him. It's not going to happen. He's not going to sign with the Tigers.
I'm still building a team around him then for this year for a shot at the World Series because I don't think you're getting one without him. To beat a super team like the Dodgers, you need Scooble winning you at least 2 games in that series. At least.
Yep.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Lunchbox says you weren't winning with Scooble anyways. I don't see why trading him hurts them. What do you mean?
Yeah,
You're winning with Scooble the past 2 years. Bubba.
You don't see why trading the back-to-back Cy Young winner would hurt a team? Like, come on, guys.
Lunchbox, I gotta say, brother. I gotta say.
You are trash!
This team would be down in the gutter without Tarek Scooble. Are we serious, Lunchbox? He's trolling. He's gotta be.
He's trolling for sure.
He's gotta be. This team literally wouldn't even have sniffed the playoffs the last 2 years. One playoff series the last 2 years? No, not a shot.
I'm not even against trading him. Really, it's just like the fact that you're getting prospects that are unknowns. That's what I don't like. If I'm trading him for players, let's do it. But for prospects, no, because we lived that with Justin Verlander. It's just like it was not fucking worth it.
It's not worth it.
Was not worth it. Not a fucking lick.
I'll tell
Jake
you
Rogers
what,
is shit right now.
I'll tell
Never
you what.
worth it.
The most valuable thing about him is his mustache.
Scott Harris, I mean, we assume, because we haven't seen any of these guys really come to the big leagues yet, is a better identifier of talent and prospects than Alavila was. And that's the other thing.
Was he though?
You know why? The biggest reason why the Tigers only got Jake Rogers back for Justin Verlander and all those guys? Because Chris Ilitch was too cheap to eat any of the contract. If you would have traded like the Mets did, when the Mets traded Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer, and they were worse than when we traded them in their primes and got better returns, was because they ate the majority of that contract. The Tigers didn't. So they didn't get the good prospects in return because they were accepting that $200 million contract. And so
I still don't think the Astros were ever going to move off Kyle Tucker the way that organization talked about him, but they're better opportunity if you would have. For sure. You can't. Yeah, it's frustrating, but I don't want to look it. If they do trade him, it has to be for some ready to roll.
happen.
Well, if we are talking about these teams that want him, and the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Mets, they have good rosters at the MLB level. Well, maybe some guys are ready to break through. In terms of prospects that can't break through because they have legitimate multi-$100 million players at that position.
Yeah.
If that is the case, I mean, I'd never want to trade Tarek Skubal. Let me get this very clear. Okay. I want ready-to-go prospect. I don't want some guy in single A that just came over from the Dominican Summer League.
DSL.
The DSL, some 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Wow. Chris Rodriguez, hey. I just don't want we have enough.
I'm with you.
So
and to be honest with you, too, like, I think Scott Harris is definitely a better trader so far than Al. Trader. Than Al. But, like, realistically, Torque was Al. Riley Green was Al. Scoob was Al. Like Scott's guys, Max Clark's with the first one.
Yeah,
we have to see him
in
the big leagues at least.
Who we drafted over Langford.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't even want to say that yet either.
Yeah.
Man, it's just it's a shitty situation.
Clark and McGonagall got to be dogs.
Like
maybe we got to kill him.
I said Clark and McGonagall have to be better than Torque and Riley.
Up like you want to do it.
They have to be.
You've been waiting for that moment.
If this team wants to win a World Series, if this team is going to win a World Series, it's not going to be like the Dodgers or the Yankees or any of them. It's going to be like the Kansas City Royals when they had all of those guys come up and they all turned out to be really good at the same time. Whether it was Perez or Moustakas or Hosmer or Kane or Alex Gordon or Frank Gore or Alcides Escobar or whoever it was, all of those guys worked out at the same time. So the Tigers are going to have to hope that all of their prospects cash in and they can cash in a World Series like the Royals did.
DNC, ENT. Okay, easy. Your two options are run it back next year, lose in the DS again, let Scuba walk for nothing. 2, trade him for a couple prospects and fight to make the playoffs. I'd say you could sign him and trade him.
Yep. Or just sign him.
Doesn't hurt.
Or just sign him.
I mean,
you don't got to trade him.
Make him a Tiger for life.
Yeah, just sign him to a 10-year deal and have him here forever, and he'll have a statue out there with the rest of them.
Exactly.
You could do that.
With these young prospects that don't cost any money.
Yes.
That and you are so high on, Scott Harris, so high on Max Clark, Kevin McGonigal, Briseño, Lorenzo, if you want to go there, Chris Rodriguez in a couple years. Like, you are the guy that built this system where you are not trading them in the season because you're going to regret it in the future. Those were your words, not mine.
Yeah.
If that is the case, you better pay your superstars that are already here. Like, it doesn't make sense to me unless you get, like, an astronomical return and then you still pay free agents to bring in to insulate these young guys that are coming up. Seriously, like key free agents too, not some back of the bargain bullshit.
Get ready to speak Gio Urshela, Nick. All right, let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk some Detroit Lions. We got a lot of Dan Campbell.
Lions, baby.
We got some quarterback rankings.
Brian Branch.
Brian Branch returned. Terrion Arnold back at practice. We're going to get going here. But first, let me tell you about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1981. Listen, if you're a DTE customer, you can get a free furnace tune-up, and it's getting cold out there. You're going to want that before winter actually hits. Get it from Sharon's. Give them a call. Scan the QR code. Check them out on Facebook or hit their website up at sharonsheating.com. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1981.
And are you looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot with 10 climate control courts, daily open play for all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks. Throwing a party or a team event, they host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA and Michigan Gold Cup, November 22nd and 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com. And mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party, January 9th. Details coming soon.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Jungle Juice is finally here, from pre-rolls to freaking gummies to sugar cones. They got them all, baby. And pre-rolls too. Don't make sure you check them out at the jars near you. And over 200 different dispensaries as well. But jars are where I get mine. Jungle Juice. Check it at a dispensary near you.
Check it out.
Check it out. I was prepared for that. Check it out. Jungle Juice, great stuff. Make sure you check it out. What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. It means nobody spend more Rax. Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff, smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. Sure. Our beloved Brian Branch is back in the facility, and they asked him.
My baby, back baby.
My balls was hot.
I didn't cut the part that Spinny. I'm gonna let you talk about this piece actually. First, he's getting baptized.
Yes. Brian Branch met with the media today. He is back after his suspension. Obviously, we know he got the 1-game suspension, and so Brian Branch has returned from that 1-game suspension, and he is going to get baptized tomorrow. And this is just a beautiful thing, because this means the Detroit Lions are receiving one of God's mightiest warriors as they go to take on the pagan scum Vikings. They better hide their shield maidens, because Brian Branch is going to deliver the wrath of the Lord upon the false prophet, J.J. McCarthy. But honestly, it's good to hear Brian Branch back. You need him back in this secondary. We still don't know what's going on with Terrion Arnold or DJ Reed. Terrion Arnold also back at practice, but knowing he's going to be in that back end, knowing he's a playmaker, and knowing that he has been speaking to the Lord, Brian Branch is going to go out there, and I feel real bad for the first player on the Minnesota Vikings that catches a ball over the middle, because Brian Branch is going to be coming in like a heat-seeking bullet. I just can't wait to see this guy back out on the field. I can't wait to see him go out there and take care of business. Brian Branch, one of the most electric defensive players in the National Football League, and he is being slandered because all he did was smack a bitch a little bit. And Juju Smith-Schuster gets a bloody nose, and everybody freaks out. Welcome back, BB. Can't wait to see this man raise hell.
Cause it's bad boy for life.
Welcome back. I also asked him, hey, what's the game plan move forward? Have you spoken to anybody? Are you talking to anybody? And Brian Branch had this to say.
It's not playing with too much emotions. I feel like I get caught playing with too much emotions, and that brings me to that. And, I still play with the fire, but just in between the whistle. And, now we're going on the playoff run, so ain't none of that.
How do you hold it back though? Because it's important too to I'm sure the way you play. You know what I mean? Like taking receivers' heads off, flying around the field. And so how do you sort of toe that line better? How do you hold that emotion back?
Honestly, in a way you don't. Just gotta be smarter. Just gotta be smart in certain situations. Coach tells me all the time that they're gonna pick at me during the play, or just trying to get me to get out my shell and to retaliate. But he said, still play with the fire. Just learn how to not retaliate when they do that, and just play between the whistle.
Do you work with them?
I hate to be that guy who, every once in a while there's a loss. Sometimes I feel like we need that loss. Sometimes I do feel that way. But for Brian Branch, what he said in the beginning, hey, we're going on a playoff run, maybe it's good that happened before then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that he's going to be practicing that end game, having that suspension, having that moment, having the criticism, it sucks, especially because you're a fan of the guy. You hate to see him go through it. DNC said he got bullied and getting baptized.
Yeah.
It feels like that in some ways, but yeah, he made a great point. Now that we're on a playoff run, that can't happen.
No, it can't. He is too important for this defense for something like that to happen again, and especially when you look at these division matchups against the Minnesota Vikings. And I don't know if they've got King Ragnar, Ivar the Boneless, or Bjorn Ironside out there. It's not going to matter. With Brian Branch's new clairvoyance, he is going to go out there and make J.J. McCarthy feel it. I truly believe this guy has the ability, has the skill, and has the just instincts and tenacity to be a first-team All-Pro level safety. He needs to control his emotions. He needs to not get so wrapped up. I know Juju's a bitch. I know Tucker Kraft is a bitch. You cannot allow them to take you out of your spot. You are too important for the Detroit Lions defense, and I'm excited to see Brian Branch back out there with a new mindset.
Because now guys are going to be doing that with that intent to get him kicked out of the game.
Absolutely.
Because they know once they get him to that point, he will boil over. And unfortunately, it's happened. But fortunately enough, it's happened before games have gotten serious. Like this next game against the Green Bay Packers is ultimately serious because, one, you need it for the division. Two, and not that it matters so much anymore, but for the number one overall seed. How much do I hate the Green Bay Packers being the number one seed because they tied with the fucking Cowboys? Yeah. I can't even begin to explain. Yeah. It's so fucking annoying.
It's pretty gross.
They don't deserve it. Their fucking fan base parading around like they're the number one. It's just gross. I hate them. They're overrated. I think once the season finally officially rolled on and things have gotten in the groove, they lost to the Browns. They played the Pittsburgh Steelers close. They played, obviously, the Cowboys close. It's just they're not that team. They don't deserve to be there. So we need him for that one especially. Nick, how you feel about Brian Branch's words and him getting saved?
Real quick, Nick, there's a super chat in there from LeBron03.
Shout out.
He said, Spinmo and Easy. This is why I listen to y'all, and we appreciate the
Shout
support,
out to you.
brother.
Also, there's a super chat before him, too.
Yep.
Michigan at 12-12. F. Chris Illich. We need to protest.
Hey. We can hit up our guy Sean. He did it with Matt Millen. Maybe you could do it with Chris Illich too.
Yeah.
It's harder when it's the owner, but got to start somewhere.
It's also hard, too, when you're making the playoffs. Yeah. But in a situation you might lose Chris Illich, it's worth it. Not Chris Illich. I apologize. Terry Scoop.
I think a big underrated storyline about the Brian Branch suspension and the bye week is Brian Branch is going to come back a lot healthier, fellas. Not just in his faith, but his actual physical body.
Facts.
His spirit.
You know, and this team's been battling injuries, and this secondary has specifically. So for Brian Branch to be coming back when it seems like this defensive line is really starting to get going, it's going to be turnover city. Brian Branch is going to have some free running back there on some tight ends, you know, some running backs coming out of the backfield. But I think with Aiden Hutchinson and Aleem up front, you're going to see the true Brian Branch get to shine, which maybe you haven't seen over the last year because of injuries, and he still has been, you know, Pro Bowl, All-Pro type player. You're going to truly see Brian Branch be able to dial it in on the field, and with this mentality, I think it's just trouble for the rest of the NFC.
We're definitely going to talk about JJ, but it's still a point, brother. I'm starting to feel bad for what's cooking.
He might get bullied. And shout out to, I believe that's Matthew Kruger in
Matthew
there
Kruger.
with the 5 gifted subs in the
Casefield
chat.
Country Boy.
Casefield Country Boy, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the support. And shout out to you helping out the other chat members. Now they can do funny little emojis of our stupid faces. So shout out to you. Shout out to them. We appreciate it.
DNC, the last time we had a player get forced into prayer was Derek Barnes. And we see what that did to him. BBDPOI loading.
That is true. Derek Barnes was praying to God after they drafted Jack Campbell.
And we saw Derek Barnes having a career year. Yep. Probably could have had that same trajectory last year before the injury. I mean, kind of looked that way.
He was looking really good.
He was looking really good.
The playoffs.
I agree.
That's a good point.
I have one question real quick, too, about the Brian Branch stuff. Or just, like, watching how the safeties, or the Legion of Whom performed last week with designated roles in this defense. Do you think, as much as great as BB is and roaming around doing what he needs to do you think we should go to that? The fact that it worked with just these no-name guys, that we should go back to, like, hey, this is what you're doing on this play versus, hey, do what you got to do?
Let Brian Branch be that roamer again is what you meant?
Take it away.
Oh.
Because see how good these guys were when that –
when it was locked in?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't. I think Brian Branch, what he does when you look at intercepting the ball, forcing turnovers, and getting tackles for loss, those are things that you can't really teach, and it doesn't matter how good or how positioned you are. Those are instinct-type plays that we see Brian Branch make all the time. And when this defense has guys like Ali McNeil and them back, and I do believe that Brian Branch was a little more banged up than I think he wanted people to know.
It was game time decision. That ankle was getting MRIs and everything.
And you saw he was just a little bit short on a couple of those plays.
Was not himself.
No. So I think when he's healthy, we'll see him back to getting tackles for loss, getting tip balls, getting interceptions, stuff like that.
Yeah, because even like that one where Kelsey, and I'm not even trying to disrespect Travis Kelsey, one of the greatest tight ends of all time, but just a little spin move he did.
Yeah.
A healthy Brian Branch is not happening.
No,
to him.
or Worthy.
He could cut on a dime. We've seen Brian Branch do these things, and he couldn't in that game.
Like missing a tackle on Worthy, that if Brian Branch is 100%, that would never happen.
I agree. Nick, you put your hand up? Just banging the glass like a hockey player? Makes sense.
Getting Chris's attention like always. I'm always just fighting for his attention in this booth.
We got sound for Dan Campbell that we'll get to, but after we tell you guys about Loom.
Loom Cannabis. You can go to loom.com to find a location near you or place an order online. They've got a ton of very, very cool exclusive products like their Buzzin' Drinks, 7.5 milligrams of THC in a can. They've got a new apple cider flavor, perfect for the fall months. Go to loom.com, scan the QR code, and make sure you use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza, guys. We had a man fly across the world.
Yep.
You hear that? People say fly across the country. No, he flew across the freaking world.
Yep.
To try the originator of the Detroit-style pizza, and that is Buddy's. Been around for 79 years. Head over to Buddy'sPizza.com. Get the Detroiter. I hope they still got the Michigan State one. I really was thinking about getting that one today. Head over to Buddy'sPizza.com. Get yourself 10% off by ordering your pizza by using promo code 10meal. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WordSports.com. He's by Spin More Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Going over the sound bites from Dan Campbell, Brian Branch has hit the media today, and this is what Dan Campbell had to say about upcoming foe J.J. McCarthy.
Nice.
I feel bad for this kid. It's crazy because like I've grown to hate the Vikings more than I ever have in my entire life these past couple of years. The Detroit Lions have seen success. Obviously, their team had a little bit of success last year too, but just like the attacks on Kirby Joseph, just they're trying to and to be fair, the Addison JMO comps that is a conversation.
Yeah.
That's fair to have. But just the disrespect, the banter, I don't know, man. They feel like pussies to me.
And they've been hiding J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
He has not been as injured or maybe injured at all.
No, you see him jump when the play came towards he jumped out of the way?
Making very athletic plays on the sideline while Carson Wentz is just holding on for dear life.
Did you see the fucking robotic? That shoulder's been a thing for a minute.
Yeah.
He had that fucking thing bandaged up like a cyborg, and they still played him over a healthy, cleared J.J. McCarthy. Nice. Kid's been that was a soft benching if I've ever seen one.
It was. And like I said, now he's coming back, or like you said, now he's coming back in the game, has to start going up against Aleem McNeil and Aiden Hutchinson with a Brian Branch who's been touched by the Lord, like in the best linebacking core in the National Football League. Like, it's going to be a long day for young JJ.
Dude, think about it this way, because Baker Mayfield right now, MVP candidate. or at least one of the respected top 10 quarterback range coming soon too. Been in multiple different systems.
Yep.
Played in the AFC, played in the NFC. You're seeing damn near probably every single team the National Football League has to have, every single defensive coverage he's had to have. And Kelvin Shepard was the one this year to finally confuse him and fuck him up.
Bad.
She's talking about a kid that's not ready to play is going to face that version of Kelvin Shepard's defense. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for the way their season was going, but I don't feel bad for what's coming Sunday because I still fucking hate them. I still think they're pussies and all that shit. They're talking about JJ as their savior. I mean, even bleeds to the Michigan situation a little bit too. Like, I don't like Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Michigan fan. So I want to see him fucking suffer. I want to see him cry. I want to see him crumble. Any other adjective you want to throw in there, I'm ready for it this Sunday. Nick, real quick, because you are a Michigan fan. You are a JJ guy. Are you nervous for your boy Sunday? You know what's coming.
Am I nervous? No, I'm about to make a boatload of cash off of this game. I believe the Lions are going to come in here and make it extremely hard for J.J. McCarthy to try to take over Ford Field. Like, say that out loud a couple times. J.J. McCarthy goes into Ford Field and silences the crowd. Like, you cannot actually picture that because it's not going to happen. I don't care if it's Jay Jettas. I don't care if it's Jordan. Love the drive Addison. It's not happening here in Detroit on Sunday. Especially coming off of a bye. It's not a chance. And I don't feel bad at all. Honestly, like, you go to the pros. You're in the division. You're my enemy. Straight, like, flat out. If he was in the AFC, like, I'd probably root for him a little bit. But you are in my division. You are in my way. Like, this is, I want to see the Lions. I want to see Aiden Hutchinson specifically get J.J. McCarthy on the ground 5 times in this game like he's Myles goddamn Garrett.
That would be sweet. And it could happen because their offensive line sucks.
J.J. McCarthy.
I'm excited for the opportunity.
Hutch is going to get, I would take Hutch over 1.5 sacks in this one.
Hutch, Aleem, AQM. I mean, okay. Actually, how's this question? What's going to be there more of, interceptions or sacks?
Sacks. For sure.
I think I like interceptions too.
More interceptions than sacks, though? There'll be a couple interceptions. But
I think they got a pretty solid offensive line. Oh, no. Did Dershaw get hurt this last?
Yeah, I think so. That's why Carson Wentz is getting his ass eaten. Pause.
Whoa. Here's Dan Campbell's comments on J.J. McCarthy.
He's a winner. That's number one. He's a winner. I mean, the guy has won a ton of games, and he's played a pro-style offense with Harbaugh at Michigan. So I think those are two things that you don't always find is the guy who plays pro-style and has played football, right? He's played and he's won. So that I mentioned his athleticism. He's mobile. He's got a big arm. He's a good decision maker. And he's like any other young quarterback. The more reps he gets, the better he's going to get.
To Dan Campbell's point, like, I think maybe he could become a guy in the National Football League for sure. I just don't think it's this year.
It's definitely not this year, and it's definitely not this game. Like, maybe there will be spots where you look good. Maybe there will be spots where you shine, like the fourth quarter against who was the Bears with the comeback. Maybe you could do it against the Bears again. Not against this Detroit Lions team. Not against this Kelvin Shepard defense. Especially not against Duke Brian Branch. Like, it's Cardinal Brian Branch is going to come out there and take care of business. So, yeah, I like JJ coming out as a prospect. I do. I knew it was going to take some time because he never played quarterback in a system where you have to survive and throw the ball. And he got thrusted into it when he wasn't ready. But he's going to get better. He might not be a superstar, might not ever be a Jackson Dart, speaking of which, my guy. But I think he'll be a good quarterback in the league. But like you said, not this year and definitely not this game.
Not this game. God, not this game. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to feel bad this one, but maybe after. But they're going to fuck them. Fuck the Viking fans. All the shit they threw in Kirby's way.
Yeah.
All the shit they talked on Dan Campbell being a Ben Johnson merchant. Mm-hmm. All the Amon-Ra disrespect. Fuck the Vikings. I cannot wait.
For sure.
Chris?
I mean, what more is there to say? This feels like such a just absolute easy play here for them to just smack J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Like, you know how tough Ford Field is. It's one of the toughest places to play in all of sports. And then you combine that with the fact that there is a just a clear talent gap and a learning curve. Like, it's just, I don't see a world in which J.J. McCarthy goes out and even performs decent. Like, they are, like you said, Spencer, they are hiding him. I forgot when we got an update, he's still hurt. I forgot that they were even going with that story.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I've never seen something like this, and I don't think it bodes well for J.J. McCarthy. It bodes great for the Lions, and I think this is gonna be one of those games like Tennessee, where remember everybody's parlay hit. Everybody. Didn't matter who the fuck you put in the end zone.
Yeah.
They got in the end zone. I think this is gonna be that type of game.
I think so too. I think they're gonna absolutely, because I think they're gonna be getting a lot of like short fields. They're gonna force a lot of turnovers. They're gonna be punishing the Vikings a lot. I don't think the Vikings make it past the midfield very much in this game. So I do believe, obviously, they're gonna have like Jay Jettas. He'll pop one. He'll get a big touchdown or something at some point. But I could see the Lions winning this one like 42-7 or something like that. Honestly, it's just. Michigander in the chat says Minnesota's O-line is trash. JJ's going to struggle for sure. You saw Carson Wentz had no time out there, and the Lions' pass rush is on point right now. And Patrick Ofaria makes a good point. He says last season the boys were on point after their bye week too, and they absolutely were. They came out there after the bye week and they killed. So I expect them to do the same this year.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for the practice report, who was healthy and who was not. But to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's to a point where later on the show, I'm willing to talk about resting Taylor Decker, resting Kirby Joseph, and we'll get into all that and more. But
I would not mind resting Kirby Joseph in this one for sure.
I don't think we need him. I don't think we need to force any of these guys on the field.
No,
and like even to like their strength right now is the defense, right?
Yeah.
But that's one that Jared Goff, or at least the scheme that we have, and him in this system is mastered. The blitz is, Jared Goff's the best quarterback this season against the blitz. And what does Brian Flores do well?
Blitz.
The blitz.
He tears apart Brian Flores' defenses.
I just saw something that Andrew Van Ginkel might not be available for this one, too. I'll take that. Yeah. That is the one guy that gives you problems on that side of the ball.
Yeah, definitely Gibbs.
Yeah, we're going to fuck them up.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for it.
And speaking of which, I just said his name. Jahmyr Gibbs loves playing the Vikings. So,
yeah,
he's going to have a big game coming off of a big performance.
Nick, more sacks and receptions for Detroit Lions in this one.
Got to get buried in Minnesota.
Definitely more sacks than interceptions.
This game's at home, too.
Yeah, this game's home. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it'll be fun here in Ford Field. I just think JJ's not ready for this specific moment. Like, yeah, you beat the Bears, right? Or did they lose to the Bears?
They beat the Bears.
They beat them.
They beat the Bears. Okay, they beat the Bears, but Bears are far, far, far away from these Detroit Lions. You guys know that. So, yeah, I'm really excited. And like I said earlier, it's not like I want J.J. McCarthy to just be, the worst quarterback to ever exist. Or maybe I do. But if he was in the AFC, I'd be rooting for him. But he is in the division. He is the enemy straight up. And for whatever his name is in the chat, J.J. McCarthy is going down on Sunday.
Shout out.
It's going down. I can't find their injury report. It's driving me fucking nuts. Let's go to break. Come back. Break it down more of this game. What up?
Last question for you guys. I've seen it in fantasy leagues. JJ's coming. Justin Jefferson, might be struggling in fantasy here. Where are you guys at with JJ and Justin Jefferson in a fantasy standpoint?
I think Justin Jefferson is bust proof.
Yeah, I think he's quarterback proof.
He's proven that. And
it may not be wide receiver 1.
He's going to get you 16
but he's gonna
at
get
least.
You, 15, 16, 12, 16. He got me 12 last week.
Chotties?
I, unfortunately, and maybe not unfortunately, I traded James Cook for Jay Jettas. I don't know if that was the move.
The balance of the league.
He got you.
Michigander with the super chat in there. He says, JJ will be good one day when they get the O-line to protect him. Their O-line is bottom of the league in pass pro. Yeah, and we know, especially a young quarterback. Obviously, Jared Goff not a young quarterback, but the one thing you can do to disrupt quarterbacks more than anything else is put pressure on them and hit them.
put pressure on them. They're going to be in forward field, which Mina Kimes, who does Monday Night Football, travels across the league. Has one of the most loudest. I mean, we know this already.
One of her favorite
Nick's got a
parties.
clip going viral right now on his YouTube page about Matthew Stafford talking about coming back to Detroit and how loud it was. I think Sean McVay said it was louder than New Orleans.
They said it was they both said it was the loudest environment they've ever played in.
So he's going to be in that situation. One, we already hate the fucking Vikings. And, yeah, again, Baker Mayfield, watching him the last game out there, just being confused. Guys dropping back at last minute into coverage. Guys blitzing last minute. Like, JJ's not going to be able to make those reads. He's not going to be able to hear to make the checks. He's going to be inexperienced in making those checks. I kind of, as a Jay Jettas guy, I kind of like that because, that's what you get to do. Fuck it. Jetta's down there somewhere.
Yep.
But in terms of this game, he's absolutely getting fucking destroyed. Let's go to break, come back. We got some Detroit Lions offensive line conversations, Kirby Joseph conversation. We had that conversation yesterday about the quarterbacks. There was just JG falling in. Where is he at in the MVP race? We'll talk about that more. But Feist, tell us about Jack's Car Wash.
Jack's Car Wash. Listen, go to Jack's Car Wash. There are 40-plus locations in Michigan. If you text WSN to 888-522-1729, you yourself can get a free one, courtesy of Woodward Sports. Just check out Jack's Car Wash. Like I said, 40-plus locations around Michigan. It's Jack's Car Wash.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, Oversports.com. Easy by spin more action. Chris Nichols Call-Off. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. This is the next topic. I left it up to you guys. What do they vote, Spinny? I can't. It won't load for me.
36% injury management.
Injury management for the Detroit Lions. Before
Smash
we get to
that like button, too.
Yeah, smash the like button. We got to get those up for sure.
What the hell?
What the hell? Also, Super Chat from Michigander says, JJ will be good one day when they get an offensive line to protect him. Their offensive line is bottom of the league in pass pro.
100%.
I don't know, dude. Oh, you already read that one?
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, that's fine. It was a 10-banger.
Okay. Well, I put in there earlier. I said it earlier in the last segment.
It's injury management for sure.
I'd be willing to sit out both Taylor Decker and Kirby Joseph in this game.
That's terrible.
I don't think it's one that you absolutely need them. You saw what we did with the Legion of Whom. You're adding Brian Branch into there. You saw what Aleem McNeil looks like when he's back. We just talked about the inexperience of J.J. McCarthy being in this situation. I feel like this is a game where your defense can carry it, the offense is going to do it alone. And
Talk is cheap,
I'm willing to sit both guys.
I definitely could see them and wouldn't mind them sitting Kirby Joseph to give him another week to rest, because that knee is going to be a lingerer, and it's going to be something that nags him all season. Taylor Decker, I kind of want him out there. I kind of want him to get back his get back, because he did not look good against Tampa Bay. And he wanted to go out there to play in that Tampa Bay game because he didn't look good last year against Tampa Bay. So I kind of want him to go out there and get some good juju flowing against the Vikings, and then you could take him out. You know, if we're up 30 or whatever, take him out. But I wouldn't mind seeing Taylor Decker go in there and get some good reps. I know he's a veteran, he doesn't really need it, but I still like the cohesion. Like, he's still playing with a guy in Christian Mahogany he's only had, 6-7 starts with? So it's something that you still need to build on, and that is a cohesion that I'd like to have very rock steady during the playoffs and when you get to the playoffs. So Kirby, yeah, I wouldn't mind them resting Kirby. I think they should rest Kirby unless he's 100% good to go, but he's not going to ever be 100% for the rest of the year. But I wouldn't mind Taylor Decker going out there.
So Decker's actually one that I want to rest more.
Okay.
Just even watching that, one, he struggled. And two, after you watch him struggle, it could be, and I don't think he's going to cop out like that, but it could be like, oh, fuck, let me pretend like that was my shoulder's fault here, right? Yeah. But he kept doing that shit. I don't like that. And this is, listen, it's a divisional game, yes. But I don't think the Vikings are, and I'm sorry if this feels disrespectful. I'm the one who goes in every single week, and I tell you guys, this could happen. This might happen. And a lot of times you guys hate it. This is a week where I'm saying it's not going to happen. Yeah. The Vikings are losing this football game. I don't think you need Taylor Decker for this game. I don't think you need Kirby Joseph for this game. Sit them down. You heard Brian Brandt say at the beginning of this thing, hey, we're going to the playoff run now. These are guys you're going to need for the wash. Oh, I don't know now because now Jaden Daniels out. But you're damn sure going to need him in the Eagles game. Yep. You're going to need him in the Packers revenge game. Like, we're going in that stretch where shit's going to get shaky. I'll park your son. I say rest him. I want to rest both of them, Nick.
I'm not mad at it.
I think the Taylor Decker one is a lot more worrisome in terms of him being out there to protect your quarterback's blind side. This season goes nowhere if Jared Goff takes a big hit, maybe a dirty hit from those terrible Vikings.
Dan Skipper let up less pressures than Taylor Decker did in their last two, the last.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Dan Skipper would be more than comfortable and more than capable of handling that left tackle position if need be.
I don't know what the injury report's looking like either, but Van Ginkel, Dallas Turner, you think about Grenard, you think about Hargrave, Allen, they got dogs on that defensive line, and I do not want Jared Goff to take any big hits, low to his legs. I don't need it in my life. A game where you should win by 40.
That's another two divisional game rival games. Some
football,
dirty shit might happen too.
It's football, so it's every game, but it is. That's what scares me easy.
And Taylor Decker, Kirby Joseph, and Elquadi Muhammad all not at practice today for the Detroit Lions, per Jeremy Reisman.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that beef you guys had. Terrion Arnold, Malcolm Rodriguez, Sion Vaki, and Avante Maddox all back at practice, and Craig Reynolds and DJ Reed working with trainers. So that's good to hear that Terrion's back out there. Sion Vaki, it seems like they're optimistic that he's actually going to be able to play this week. Terrion Arnold and Malcolm Rodriguez, not so optimistic, but yeah, I'm with you, Eazy. I'm with you. You got me. Yes. I rest them both. Why? You can go out there and you can beat this Vikings team without those two guys. And if that sounds disrespectful, I don't really care. Fuck the Vikings. I don't have to be respectful of those little turd munchers, those little pillow fuckers, those little walruses, or whatever the hell that guy, manatee. Go out there.
What the hell even is that?
Go out there and take care of business. And I have faith in whom or whoever they put at safety, whether it be Harper or Hallett or whoever they got there filling in for Kirby. And I have faith in Dan Skipper if they need to hold them down. So, yeah, unless Kirby Joseph and Taylor Decker are good to go, give them another week. Why not?
Listen, even more evidence to rest these guys. I'm looking at their depth chart. I'm trying to figure out if Darrishaw's playing or Brian O'Neill's playing. That's the starting tackles.
Yeah.
The guy that would step up in either place in that situation is Justin School. If you don't know who Justin School is, that's who Aiden Hudson had his 4.5 sacks against.
Ate him alive.
Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, so
hate that man a lot. And you have JJ McCarthy out there too, probably doing some dumb shit. Please, for the love of God, rest them.
Doc Taro, we have Washington up next and then Philly after Washington. So back-to-back road games. And maybe Jaden Daniels is back for when the Lions play them. We don't know, obviously. But, yeah, I would rather them be healthier going into Philly specifically.
And to be honest, too, if I'm not mistaken, I only remember this because I watched the Sunday Night Football game. They're talking about the turf being kind of slippery, slidey when you're playing on like real grass. Is Washington's field, is that real grass as well? Like I'd rather have that knee. I'm sorry, the shoulder. Well, I guess his shoulders.
No, it's AstroTurf, Superdome, right?
No, I think they're outside. But I just don't know if it's turf or.
It's probably turf.
Yeah.
Most new stadiums are turf.
No, they're in the old stadium. And then that bitch that was breaking down. Remember the fans fell down, almost tackled Jalen Hurts?
Or the Vikings?
No, Commanders.
Oh, yeah.
We're at home for this one. But I'm talking about like, when we go on the road. But I guess that's not really a knee situation. But still, let him Kirby for sure. Chris?
Yeah, I mean, look, the answer is rest both, just because I think this really is that game.
You don't know the answers. You ain't got all the answers, Chris.
You ain't got the answers. Wait, dude, that's fucking. I love Lady Gaga. What the does she know about Polaroids?
It's Kanye right when he was teetering the line.
Dude,
that's like Revenge of the Sith, Anakin.
They do play on natural grass in Washington.
I would say if I had to choose one to make it more of a debate, I would actually choose to rest Decker over Kirby just because I have so much trust in what Kelvin Shepard can do with this defense. And look, we've said it all year. This team is going to go as far as their offensive line can take them. And so I need that offensive line in tip-top shape. Decker and Glasgow have been the guys that I've been worried about all season. And, of course, I've been worried about how good are the young guys. But particularly health-wise, I've been worried about Decker and Glasgow all season. So any chance I get to rest them, I'm resting them. So to me, I would do that because Kelvin Shepard showed he could just get a bunch of people on a plane, fly them out, and he can hold it, and he can hold an MVP candidate to 20 points.
Listen, I hate to say it, brother, but like I'd even wrestle against the Commanders if we had to. If we're playing Marcus Mariota,
oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And here's the thing too, the JJ McCarthy situation. Even his threat is his mobility. We limited Baker, we limited Caleb, we limited Lamar. Like his mobility isn't gonna be a situation there either. Same thing for Mariota. Like I hate to be that guy. I know you want to see these guys out there, especially Kirby, because he's making exciting plays.
Don't need to be that guy.
Rest him.
Oh, dude, I forgot.
I guess they do have a pass rush, though.
They got a little bit of a pass rush in
Washington. Minnesota. In Washington, too, yeah.
Minnesota does, too. But if Van Ginkel doesn't play, who did Skip play against?
That I don't remember off the top of my head.
Was it the Chiefs?
I think it was the Bengals. No. That was
it
was a game we won.
That was
right?
Manu against the Bengals.
I think Skip played
terrible.
KC.
Skip played against KC, and he looked good.
Yeah. I don't think he looked bad.
KC's got a pretty good pass rush. Spagnuolo blitzes a lot. Like I think Dan Skipper will be able to handle the Vikings. So if Taylor Decker's not ready to go, I say you sit him. Same with Kirby Joseph.
What were you saying, Nick?
Nothing. Was just trying to fill your sentences. With the Bengals was Manu and Skip was KC.
Skip was KC. Yeah. We lost that game, but it wasn't.
It was because of Skip.
Yeah.
I really didn't notice anything up like Skip getting worked at all. To be honest with you.
Skip. All right, let's go to break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna keep talking Lions, baby. But first, let me tell you about Mad Packs.
Yes,
Mad
sir.
Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantula, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com. You can find a store near you carrying it. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans. Don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Give him a call at 248-426-9944. All of his trips sponsored by Michigan Sports and Spine and Amon-Ra of Southfield.
What up, though? Welcome back to What Are the Weights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by some more reaction on Chris, Nicholas, call out, smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I put a text in the group chat today. I was like, our boy Jahmyr Gibbs winning on and off the field.
That was his girl?
Yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs has the most beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah.
Of anyone I've ever seen.
Or for sure.
Outside of obviously our personal girlfriends are way prettier. But outside of our personal girlfriends, she is one of the most beautiful human beings I've ever seen. I specifically said,
she's so hot.
I was like, that's the shit a warlord goes to your village for.
Yeah.
And just steals
Burn
it.
down villages for a woman like that.
Like in another time, that's Penei Sewell's wife.
Yep.
On that team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he would conquer everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Genghis Khan style. King Kong, just have her in one hand.
She's like princess.
She's mine.
She's like princess level. Like,
fuck it. I'm sending the picture to Chris.
Yeah.
Eazy is Mongolian.
And said, "What is that? What does she smell like?"
Yeah,
and
Nick
quotes,
Nick asked what she smells like.
Nick asked what she smells like.
Eazy was the
Somebody
one.
in chat was like, "Oh, I know her," and then Nick was like, "What's she smell like?"
Yeah.
No.
And then Anson.
Eazy was over here.
Anson said rawhide and apples.
Easy's over here saying,
Anson
"What does she smell like?" "Quote unquote." Nick, I wasn't with Eazy. Said nothing to this photo. So Eazy was over here gooning about the Princess Gibbs over here.
Nick specifically asked, "What does she smell like?"
I said Jesus, and then the Anson said,
Anson said rawhide and applesauce. He just started trauma dumping in the chat. It's all right. Your uncle wasn't that crazy. No, but
Chris check Slack. She's trauma dumping in the chat.
Smells like cigarette butts and regret. No,
Eazy was one of the all-time responses. I don't know. Forget it.
Oh yeah, somebody searched that guy's hard drive.
Yeah,
because he didn't explain that afterward.
Did
either.
not say anything after it. He wasn't here today.
Is it from a movie?
I don't know. Is it? I was thinking maybe Anchorman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's just one photo.
Can you zoom in, Chris?
I believe her name's Nicole. That's her Instagram name.
Nicole Madison.
Nicole Madison on Instagram. Could be something else, but
yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs just like, cool. I'm Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm the fastest player in the NFL, an amazing running back, and I got a super fucking hot smoke show girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sitting courtside at Pistons games. Everybody loves me. I'm so cool. I got a cool nickname. Like, cool, man. Congrats. Did you win the fucking lottery too? No. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs winning on and off
or Nicole.
Oh, her for sure.
Wait, who?
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole.
Nicole.
All day.
All day.
Not even preferred away. She's like
Not
drop
even
dead
close.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I said Sweeney or Nicole.
Oh, yeah, her. All day.
Nick, you're the biggest Sweeney guy here.
First
Sweeney,
of all,
Sydney
it was
Sweeney.
from a show called Get Smart in the 1960s.
Get Smart.
Yeah.
How'd you find that?
Anson watched that when he
Chat.
was in fucking
The chat?
his second year of college.
ChatGPT.
Oh.
And Gibbs' lady over Sweeney.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's
Bro is winning at life. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd be happy all the time too if I was that athletic, that good at football, and had that hot of a girlfriend.
Do I put Madison Beer in the poll, or does that sway things? Does it mess things up?
Why sway? No, put Madison Beer in there. She's topical, and she's over Sydney Sweeney too.
Have you guys seen the Justin
sure.
Herbert thing from that Barstool guy? The
No, what?
everyone's like, "Wow, I can't believe that Justin Herbert pulled Madison Beer." Have you guys seen that?
Oh yeah,
And he
yeah.
goes-
He's like the most eligible bachelor.
Most
yeah.
eligible bachelor in the world.
I think Smitty showed me that.
Honestly, the guy goes in. It was awesome.
He's
got
100%
giant
correct, by the way, too.
Yes.
How could you? I can't believe Justin Herbert. What do you
What do you
fucking
mean? Yeah.
mean?
Multi-millionaire LA quarterback.
Yeah, dude.
Going crazy, right? Having a career year.
6'6".
Yeah.
What do you
6'6" God.
Handsome enough guy. Yeah, good flow. Like I can definitely understand it.
Oh
I was
yeah.
cracking up.
He would pull me. No.
Insane stuff there. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Speaking of picking and choosing, do we have enough time? We got time,
Speaking
right?
of picking and choosing, it's crazy.
I don't want. I mean, do we spend a whole segment on this? We did our quarterback rankings.
Yeah, we can
'cause
do it.
We brought up the Daniel Jones situation yesterday. He's doing really, really well, and it made an interesting topic because I saw the NFL write-up. They bumped Jared Goff out of the top 10, and so there's this website where you just straight up rank these quarterbacks side by side at random, and then it polls into like how they averaged in your rankings.
Yeah,
and it creates your top 10.
It shows you two faces, and you pick which quarterback you think is better, and then it puts your top 10 together.
And I listen. I was kind of disappointed in my rankings. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I was pretty happy with mine. I
Yeah,
think-
yours are solid. I wish I had yours.
Really?
Kinda, yeah. I like mine, but I know.
I think maybe
the narrative that comes with mine.
I might bump down Justin Herbert a little bit, but I'm not even mad at it because he lost both tackles at one point, and Ladd McConkey's not what we thought he was. Keenan Allen's 80
Yeah.
years old. Like, he's kind of carrying.
Yeah, we lost. Yeah,
no
you're right.
running back
Lost the
really
offensive
either.
line. The
Yeah.
running back's dead.
Yeah.
Usually I go Spinney first. I'm like, oh, here's the right one. But in this instance, for the fan base, Spinney's is the right one. For me personally, I mean, I like mine, but I just
said you didn't.
Fuck it, do mine first.
Yeah. All right, let's see Easy's.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I was disappointed. I thought JG would be in there.
No Goff in the top 10.
But dog, look at the
my
guys.
God, Drake May.
Just based off this year's performances, the guys in there they're in there.
No, don't like
I can't decisively take one out and be like, you don't belong here. Maybe Allen, but it's fucking Josh Allen.
You are trash.
Like who you grabbing? You're like, you don't fucking belong here, mister.
Like Lamar and JD, I can't put them in there. They're both injured. Lamar was playing great before he got injured, but he's missed like 4 games. Jaden Daniels wasn't even playing that great before he got injured.
Okay, if I took out with injuries, yes, that's fair, and maybe I'll do one again without them. But yeah, that's where I ended up. And then JG ultimately I think it was at 11 on mine. I think I screenshot it. Let me find it real quick.
Right.
Right.
I think he was at Super 11 actually. They made him a
This
there's
year.
a new
I
thing they gave him.
I would take Lamar down. I would take Daniels down.
Bo Nix
about
is
it.
crazy.
No, Bo Nix is balling.
Wait, Bo Nix was in mine?
Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm looking at a different list.
Okay, you're gonna different. I don't think Bo Nix was in mine.
No, he
is
wasn't.
Bo Nix balling?
Bo Nix is balling.
Do we have his numbers?
He's got like I think 16 touchdowns, 15
Spencer,
touchdowns,
you want
5
your list?
interceptions, something like that.
Jared Goff. Oh, wait, hey guys! At least Jordan Love wasn't in my list. All right, be
fair.
happy in that.
He was Super 11.
He was Super 12. I didn't have Daniel Jones in either. I'll tell you where Goff was. Goff was 13.
Goff was 13. Is that your
I
secret hate coming out?
No, dude. I don't hate. I've never hated him. I swear.
What about Goff over Dak?
All right, let's see the right list now.
Oh wait, that's not my list. That's what's his name.
Felt
What about
good.
Goff over Dak?
Here is my list. I got Mahomes 1, Herbert 2, Josh Allen 3, Drake May 4, Stafford 5, Baker 6, Daniel
Goff
Jones
back, not this
7,
Josh Allen still white.
Jared Goff 8, Jalen Hurts 9, Bo Nix 10.
Daniel Jones over Jared Goff.
I'm putting Daniel Jones over Jared Goff. Obviously, they're playing the easier.
You
schedule.
can't even explain it.
They're playing the easier schedule, but he's got like 8 rushing. Like the guy's got 20+ touchdowns. He's all over the place. He's leading again. Not a good receiving core in Indy at all. Like I mean, they're like 3 wide receiver 2s at best. And he's taking care of business. I think Daniel Jones deserves to be up there. It was close. It was close. That was one I sat there and I looked at for a while when it was Daniel Jones and Jared Goff up there because I do believe Jared Goff's a better quarterback in general. But this year, Daniel Jones is playing better this year. So
I think having no Prescott in there is kind of crazy.
he was right outside. He was 11.
And Bo Nix over him, I guess, not specifically.
Dak's also got
But
like
Dak Prescott-
95 more throws
Yeah.
than Jared Goff, so it
Dak
inflates
Prescott's
their
chucking.
numbers without a run
Balling.
game.
Chucking.
Doing well. Missing offensive linemen and everything.
well.
Did you hear what I said though?
What?
He's thrown the ball like 95 more times than Jared Goff.
Yeah,
That's fine. He has to.
and that's what I'm saying. His stats are kind of inflated. 'Cause
16.
he has to chuck a lot.
Nah, I'm saying.
And you had
And like,
you had the perfect opportunity to go out there and show me that you were an elite quarterback, or show me I should put you over Bo Nix when you had CeeDee Lamb come back and you still had George Pickens and he shit the bed.
Yeah, 188. Not a great game by Dak at all. He's made some crazy throws this year.
Yeah.
He's definitely been balling.
I said Herbert was a little high. If I could like move it around, if I could change, I'd probably lower Justin
Herbert also having a really good quarterbacks are balling this year.
Yeah, he is.
These guys are all like pretty even.
I would probably put Drake May
2. I don't even hate that.
I'd probably put Baker over Herbert too, because what Baker's doing without the wide receivers he's had in and out, he didn't have Tristan Wirfs to start the season. Bucky Irving's down, like he's carrying.
By the way, I saw the comments. Easy, no Goff. Come on, listen. We were going to do a segment like 2 weeks ago where an NFL writer didn't have Jared Goff on the list. I'm like, how? And then I did that, and it ended up the way it ended up. I mean, it's. I think the way I did mine too was just performance based as well. Like. Obviously, you guys know how I feel about JG. I think he's very much a system guy. Elite at operating that system, though. Like making calls to the line, all the above. But just some of these guys doing these throws are just fucking insane. Yeah. JG's had some good throws this year, too. Like specifically the one, I think it was to J-Mo for the touchdown in KC. That was an insane throw. Mm-hmm. Nutsy cuckoo shit. But I think a lot of other guys are doing it more consistently on like spur of the moment type shit. I mean, you guys know. I like the guys that create. Nick, Chris, you guys got your list of your own.
Yes,
we got your full 32.
Who you want first, Easy?
Hey, you're in control of the operations there. You tell me.
All right, then fuck it. I'm picking me. What? Here's my list. All right, here's my list. So
Mahomes.
Obviously, as you can see, I kind of like ignored injuries.
I told you to kill Joe Burrow. I think I said that specifically.
So to me, I'm just like,
you got
dude,
a zombie chilling.
He's still too cold. But Baker is absolutely balling out of his mind right now. Stafford, Herbert, Goff at 8, 9 Hurts, and 10 Jaden Daniels. I'd actually probably flip that and have Dak over Jaden because Dak's been great.
You don't like Bo Nix, huh?
I don't like Bo Nix.
Why?
I thought you were Broncos country. Let's ride.
I switch up very easily.
I guess.
I switch up. I have no loyalty. But no, I think I was a little too hard on Bo Nix, to be honest with you. And this is without me looking at the numbers, so I probably would change my mind on a few of these guys.
Big Spencer Rattler guy, huh?
Yeah, big Spencer Rattler guy.
Wait, spinning was Jalen Hurts in yours? Yeah, I think he was.
Jalen Hurts was 8, or he was right after.
That's my full list. That's where I'm at with it. I think, if you want to kill me for the Joe Burrow thing, that's totally fair. I'll accept that. But I just think that guy is so damn good. But you could argue that, hey, Flacco's balling on this team too, so is Joe Burrow really that good?
Oh, you could argue. Like it, Chris.
That's Easy's argument.
Could argue.
What?
So I'm good. I'm
a
good
wide
with
receiver
it.
merchant.
Who is?
All right, now let's see the real list.
He's played with Jamar Chase, Justin
All right,
Jefferson,
here's mine again.
Real quick, here's mine again. A lot of people shit on Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, 1,677 yards, 15 throwing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns, 1 interception. JG, 1,631 yards, 15 throwing touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Jalen Hurts like quietly having like a fucking
Hurts is a fucking
dog ass year.
Man.
20 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
More yards than JG too.
Pretty good.
Hurts
Pretty
is a
fucking
dog.
good.
All right. Let's throw up Knicks. Awfully peculiar, one might say.
A lot of whites.
A lot of whites.
All right, boys and gals, let's talk about number 4 specifically, because this guy lost his offensive coordinator, the one, the only, the GOATed Ben Johnson. This guy lost a Hall of Fame center. His left tackle has battled injuries throughout. And I got him over Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson because you know what happened this year? He beat them both head to head. He knocked both of those guys out. So I got him ahead of them. And then Joe Burrow, I kind of got lost in the sauce with Joe. I mean, he's injury prone at this point. When he's out there and healthy, he's great. Is he ever healthy? So he got bumped back a few notches for me. You look at, obviously, Mahomes, Allen, Stafford. Stafford is doing insane things in the number 3 spot right there. But
Hurts out of the top 10.
I don't know how the hell Hurts got out of the top 10. Because
that's how I felt about when Goff was 13 on mine. I was like, how?
I was promoting Jalen Hurts hardcore in this one. I think he's a great quarterback. I think he is.
Easy. Come on.
I do think he's a great quarterback.
But I mean, when we've had actual conversations, he does kind of like, he gives Hurts a little bit more respect than we do, I feel like.
Yeah, I like Jalen Hurts a lot. Then you got Jordan Love sneaking in that 8 spot, 7 May.
Yeah, I thought Love was in my top 10. He's not.
I wanted to give Sam Darnold a little love there in the top 15. Bo Nix 14, Stroud 15, Dak at 16. I think his numbers are inflated right now.
Stroud over Dak's crazy though. Stroud's having
Stroud over Dak?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
kind
got it.
of
If I'm
nuts.
picking one of them to win a game, I'm picking Stroud.
Really?
That's nuts.
Based
Really?
on what?
Based on what I've seen with my eyes.
That's fair.
I'm gonna redo mine. Obviously not for the show. I'll put it on my Twitter, but I'll kill off Lamar and Daniel Jones or Jane Daniels.
No.
I'll make the graphic and everything.
Xavier
D's Nuts 313 said Nick said no DEI hire here.
Yeah, Mahomes number
Nick
one.
not a fan of black jobs.
We're taking black jobs.
They're taking black jobs.
What are black jobs?
They took our
All right, let's go to break. Come back. We'll read some of the comments in the chat. Get them in if you want yours up to the top. Make sure you send that super chat. But first, we got to pay some bills. Let me tell you guys about Caesar Sportsbook. Did I get it wrong? Is Jared Goff still the MVP favorite? You want to win that bet? Head over to CaesarSportsbook.com right now or scan the QR code. Use the promo code Woodward1000. Get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if your bet misses. That's CaesarSportsbook.com. Promo code Woodward1000.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
You guys know what it is. The best drink in the game right now is Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. 4.5% alcohol, low in calories. Make sure you guys check out Sun Cruiser next time you're going to watch a big game. Whether it's at the bar, whether you're going to pick it up from a liquor store. Make sure you guys pick up Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea next time you guys are getting ready for a big game. Only way to do it, Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. We love them here, and you'll love them too.
You will.
All right, so I'm redoing my list.
You want one?
All right, I'm gun to the head, Lamar, because of the injuries, like Space said.
Lamar.
During the break, Space told me he has like 10 touching.
10
touching.
10
passing touchdowns.
He's got.
He'll play like 3 games.
Yeah, he's got 11 total touchdowns.
That's insane.
And 1 interception.
Then I'm not gonna gun to the head him. I'm not gonna restart this.
He's got, let's see,
Lamar belongs.
869 passing yards.
I don't know why you didn't just
10 touchdowns, 1 interception, and then rushing, he's got 166 yards and 1 touchdown on the ground.
So 11 total.
11 total touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, some of the guys on our list had like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And he's been.
That's what I
didn't.
I didn't completely gun to the head Lamar. I knocked him down a little bit though.
Because I kept him on the trajectory of like what he was.
I knocked him down out of I put like Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones and Jared Goff and Dak Prescott ahead of him because
God damn it. These are tough to do.
They are tough to do.
Chat, you talking all that shit? I'll send you the link. All right.
I knocked Lamar down a little bit because he's missed like 4 games, but when he comes, he's still going to be.
Put it in the chat. I'll pin it.
My new one?
No, the link.
The link? Yeah. All right, I'll put the link in the chat.
And then we can make fun of the chat.
I just don't want them to leave the show and then go and do this.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I'll do my new list on my Twitter at @SpeakeasySports_. Then send me your list beneath. How about that? Screenshot them.
Screenshot it.
And put them underneath.
Shot it.
I'll make a fancy graphic for mine.
Shot the screen.
But I'll make sure to put a link on my post as well, or underneath, or I'll put it in the chat at the end of the show. How about that? About now, chat. You guys got to decide. We got Pistons.
Rare wearing.
Let's go.
Who tanked last night? Broke the hearts of many. We also got Red Wings playing tonight as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put a quick poll in the chat. You guys decide. I could also bullshit more about the Detroit Lions or the NFC North.
We could talk about the Lions.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Very simple. NFC North, Pistons. Chris, no cheating either. No bullshit.
I never vote.
You
I actually
fucking
don't
cheat
believe
all
in
the time.
you guys.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
seen him in the
I've only
team.
voted like 3 times.
Yeah, just 3
See,
separate
he
times.
just lied
Three
to us
different
once
counts.
already. How can we trust him now?
That's a fair point.
All right, chat.
You
You're
would've been
driving
invited
the
to my
show.
wedding, though.
Are we voting? Are you guys voting? You're gonna vote?
I'm gonna vote.
Fuck it, I voted too.
Oh, okay.
You can vote, Chris, but I'm saying don't vote on burners.
I only vote once when I do vote.
I mean,
You got
how can we
YouTube
trust you?
burners?
How can we trust you, Chris?
You got YouTube burners?
Because you'll be invited to my wedding, Spencer.
That's fair.
Am I invite to your wedding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the hesitation.
Way too long of a pause.
Yeah, he did have to think about it.
That's crazy.
You're gonna be at the kiddie table. He's gonna have you with the help.
I made you. Who?
Dude, this guy, bro.
Me?
Yeah. You gotta go low every time, dude.
All right, where are we at with the poll?
NFC North.
Because I'm redoing my vote.
Football.
I'm gun to the heading Brock
I
Purdy,
didn't
by
even
the
get
way.
to vote yet.
He hasn't. He played
Gun
like
to the
what,
head
one
Brock
game?
Purdy, that's fine.
Okay.
I gunned to the head Brock Purdy too. He was like 19 or something.
All right, cool.
I gunned to the head Brock Purdy and I gunned to the head Joe Burrow. I knocked Jaden Daniels down because of the injuries and because he wasn't really playing that well.
No, dude, he
before
was.
He got injured.
I think he's doing pretty well.
It wasn't great. It wasn't like as good as Lamar was.
No, not at all.
So I knocked Lamar down a little bit, but I still had him in the. I think he was in my top 10, right? I think.
Jaden Daniels, 8
I'm
touchdowns,
sorry?
1 interception.
Lamar?
That's just throwing. Let me see if he's running.
No, he was not.
No? Okay. He must have
Jaden
been
Daniels, 9
excited.
touchdowns, 1 interception. And he's been injured twice.
Yeah. I had Lamar was at 12 for me.
That's crazy.
Dak was
Yeah,
at
see.
11.
Like Lamar should be top 10 on the
Sam
pace he was on.
Darnold was 13. Jordan Love was 14. I think that's fair.
That's the thing, too, is like if I'm doing this year, Allen would also be a lot lower than
Daniel Jones would have to be higher, too. Mm-hmm. Daniel Jones has to be in your top 10 this year.
he has to be. If we're doing performances this year.
Yeah. And, I think Bo Nix should be, too. He's
So,
won a
okay,
couple
so,
comeback wins against good teams.
That's the fucking thing, right? You do it this year. Are you also doing it like this year, like
I'm doing it this year. I'm doing who you look
performance-based
like
this year,
Yes.
or like I'm going to the playoff game,
I'm
and
doing-
this list, I'm taking these guys. Going
I'm
in.
doing
That's
it
how I did it.
performance-based this year. That's why I would have knocked Justin Herbert down a couple, probably put Drake May at 2. Or even Matt Stafford.
So I'm not killing Lamar. Then I'm keeping.
No,
that
yeah.
straight.
Like I said, Lamar, I have him at 12, and I think that's fair because Dak Prescott's 11, Sam Darnold's 13. And so Lamar, if he played the games, he would have been top 5. But I knocked him down a little bit because he missed some games.
Chat, help me. Am I killing Jaden Daniels or not?
I
kinda don't wanna
would
kill
Jaden. I got Jaden Daniels at 19. I would kill Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
I think you got to, because right now he's C.J. Stroud till otherwise.
Yeah, I have Brock Purdy at 25.
Nick, do I kill Jaden Daniels?
Kill him.
I had Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels at 18 and 19.
Kill him.
Behind Trevor Lawrence.
Kill them both.
Jesus,
At the same
just ahead
time.
of Jackson Dart and Bryce Young.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. Nick, where did you have J.J. McCarthy?
I got Dylan Gabriel at
like 4
32, by
spots
the
from
way.
the last.
My
Oh my
last,
God, that's
my
so
last
In
place
front of
quarterback.
Gabriel and fucking
Yeah.
Fields.
I have Dylan Gabriel at 32, Spencer Rattler at 31, J.J. McCarthy at 30, Cam Ward at 29, Justin Fields at 28,
I don't know.
then Penix and Caleb.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had him dead last. I think he fucking sucks. I think if your coach fakes an injury for you, I think you fucking suck
JJ?
and you're
Oh.
automatically 32.
I mean, I think J.J. McCarthy's better than Spencer Rattler and Dylan Gabriel, though.
So I'm killing Jaden Daniels redoing this. AFC North, the Packers. We talked about it. They got that one nasty fucking tie. Nick thinks the Bears are going to the playoffs. That was weird.
Nick, big Bears guy.
Everybody chill.
Did
I
you see
said
how
it's
high
a
he had
possibility.
Caleb ranked?
Where was he?
14. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh. Put it up. Put it up.
I was
Let's see.
gonna
Let's
say,
see. We had Caleb.
let's see. He had Caleb 18.
He had Caleb at 6.
Yeah. Oh no, that's me. Whoops, sorry.
Oh!
That's the right list.
Expose
Sorry.
yourself.
24,
exposed.
24.
Nick had Caleb
Exposed.
at 24.
Exposed.
That's fair.
Okay.
I would put him a little higher, but
Where's JJ?
I'll probably
29.
put
I'd put him.
Put him in front of who?
Put him 18.
Wow.
probably Tua and Jackson Dart.
I'm
Your
a
last
Tua
3
guy. You guys
quarterbacks,
know I'm
all
a-
black guys.
Yeah, weird.
Wow.
You guys think Spencer
Wait, let's see.
Rattler's
Wait. Let's advance this even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Nick's sweating
8.
balls.
9
I'm not
of his,
sweating. Those
9 of his
quarterbacks are
bottom
trash.
10 are minorities.
Tell me which quarterback that you would take to win a game out of those guys.
9 of Nick's bottom 10 quarterbacks are minorities.
Who are you putting
Taking
them
our
over?
jobs.
Who are you putting them
Taking
over?
our jobs.
Who are you putting them over?
Let me see. Put them up.
This is nothing about race. This is strictly about
I know, dude.
We can take that even further. 13 of his last 14 are minorities.
Nick's fucking crashing.
I'm not even
It's
crashing
not
out.
about race.
Jackson Dart's balling.
Sorry, 11 of his last 13 are minorities.
Do you guys think Michael Penix is a good quarterback?
No.
Okay, thank
I had
you.
hope for him, but no.
That was the only one that could maybe be argued here. So
All right, right now, Holmes.
I don't need to.
I'll save you. I'll bail you
Top
off of
3
this.
are white, says Jacob. That's true.
No, no.
That's what I'm
Patrick
saying. Top
Mahomes.
5.
He's got Lamar and Jordan Love in there.
Patrick Mahomes is pretty white, though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I feel like Drake May's like great-great-grandma might have been mixed or something.
No way.
You know, he's
No fucking.
he's way
Drake
too
May's
athletic.
great-great-grandma owned slaves.
Yeah.
Well, relax.
Whoa.
God,
I mean,
gross.
he's just a super white guy.
I don't think he
His
uses
name's
that.
Drake May.
All right. Real quick, help me out, Nick. Actually, I know your answer.
What?
Jackson Dart or Caleb Williams?
I'm going Jackson Dart right now.
I kind of want to go Jackson Dart, too.
If you put him on the Bears, I think they win in Baltimore.
I'm going Jackson Dart, too.
I think they win in Baltimore if you put him on the Bears.
I said, hey, good looking.
Look what he's
Jalen Hurts
doing
are
without
rivers.
Neighbors or
Fuck, I'm keeping it a buck.
now Bo.
I don't know. It's tough though with those first
Make your
year and
cancel,
second
bro,
year
GG.
quarterbacks. It really is. It really is tough to evaluate them because it's like
Yeah.
it's like Jay Daniels looked like the greatest quarterback ever last year, and
Mahomes
then
is black.
and C.J. Stroud the year before that. So
says Jeff talks sports. Well,
Great job, Jeff.
Mahomes is black like you're black. Like we're not really sure yet. Yeah, Mahomes is biracial, so Nick had him in first, and that was good of him. But then the other 4 of his top 5 were all white guys.
Yeah, I heard Nick in the back. He said, Mahomes, he's got the brains of a white man with the athleticism of a brother.
It's like,
So
Get Out. Have you
it's
ever
the best of both
You ever
worlds.
seen Get Out? He is the perfect.
Oh God.
it's just Lamar and 2 light skins in his top 10. It's just Lamar.
All right, we're going to break. We'll do some NFC North talk for real. I'll finish up my list with you guys on the top 10, and then we'll talk some Red Wings or Pistons. How about that?
How about that?
Speaking of black, tell us about The Rock.
Let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill, the best place to go. Home of the steak on the stone, home of the many deals. $19.99 steak and lobster, you see it right there. How about fish and chips for $14.99? And don't forget, when the Lions win, you win. Make sure you are there on Lions game days because they are also doing extra deals for Lions win, so make sure you are there. It's a great atmosphere, whether it's for a date, whether it's with the boys. It is a great 10 out of 10 atmosphere. The food is heavyweight approved. We had it all. We loved it all. Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Ready, set, sizzle.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. If you want a nice white vehicle like Nick
Whoa.
has, you can get one at Les Stanford. Or if you want a darker toned vehicle, you can also get those at Les Stanford because they don't discriminate. Make sure you check it out. Go to lesstanford.com. My guy Goran will get you into the best car that fits your budget. Whatever color car you want, you can get it at Les Stanford. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC.
That's terrible.
Luigi Gaming with a super chat in there says Nick only eats at White Rock. Nick, a big fan of white meat chicken.
That sounds like a prison yard. White Rock.
White Rock. I mean, White Rock is like crack cocaine.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say that's drugs.
Fuck, dude. Because I'm not killing Lamar. Him and Jalen Hurts is tough to do.
You can't kill Lamar.
Kill him.
Can't kill him. You can hurt him though.
All right, you ready?
You
Jared
can't
Goff
kill
made
him,
my
but
top
you
10.
You can knock him down a little bit.
I killed Jane Daniels. Jared Goff made
Look
top
at
10.
that. Gun to his head. Goff made the top 10.
Mahomes, Lamar, Hurts, May, Stafford, Jones, Love, Goff. Oof.
You hear that
the
diversity,
screenshot.
Nick?
Herbert,
you can take
Allen.
notes.
Send the screenshot.
Herbert, Allen at 10. Herbert at 9.
Yeah. Herbert playing better than Allen right now.
Yeah, I know, but 9 and 10 for those guys.
Yeah. All right. What's the chat poll? Who won? What are we talking about?
Talking about football.
Football.
Don't believe the slander, said Nick. He says I drive a red Toyota.
I do. Bought it used. Stick shift. Let's
What's
go.
that prove?
Yeah.
That's the car I drive. Hiding shit.
He loves Asians, apparently. Nick, you got a black friend too that you hang out with?
NFC North news. We bashed the Packers earlier this week.
Nick's a good guy. He's not racist.
Yeah, Nick's definitely not racist. I can't say it. He's not racist. Can confirm. Nick's not racist.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. It's like when Shea Gillis said, yeah, you don't hate cheeseburgers till one cuts you off in traffic.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he talks some
Kind of
stuff.
bar. All right, we shit on the Vikings, but it's like really dumb. You had Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold. You had both of them. You let them both walk for a question mark in J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Just dumb. But you made the draft investment, so I kind of understand it. But you could have signed Daniel Jones to 2 year. I mean, isn't that what he did sign?
Yes.
Like, you could have did that.
Daniel Jones or re-signed Sam Darnold. It's not like he went for a king's ransom. Like, he didn't go for this super mega contract. I mean, it was a deserving contract, but like,
pull it up.
You could have paid him that. He was an all-pro for you, and he's looking like he's
did pay him pretty
33,
fat,
I think.
I
think it was $33 million for Sammy Darnold. I think.
But wasn't it for like 4? Okay,
Easy
3
bought a
years.
Pizza.
Yeah, that's very.
Easy bought a pizza, right?
That's a very, very reasonable contract for what
Unfortunately, yes.
what he had done, and he did it for you. I guess you drafted the quarterback in the first round, so you didn't want to pay a quarterback $30 million. But like, I bet you wish you did now, because then you could always, because that's a pretty movable contract too. Like if JJ turns out to be good after a year, you could get rid of a Sam Darnold $33 million contract pretty easily.
Maybe the reason Daniel Jones is balling right now on a 1 year deal, 1 year, $14 million.
You're gonna get paid.
But to get paid.
And doesn't he
this
get
year.
a boost
Who
for
pays
every
Daniel
win?
Jones?
Like he
Is
gets,
it the Jets?
I think. Ooh.
Does he have a renaissance in New York and bring the Jets to the promised land?
I think the Colts got to.
Colts have to, yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, you're right. Forgot about that.
You got prospect Anthony Richardson, but he's worse than JJ.
He is worse than JJ.
I mean, that guy's genuinely bad.
Really bad.
Speaking of genuinely bad, another thing I wanted to bring up in the NFC North conversation here is, I don't know, I might be out on Caleb. How do you? It's so like weird. He makes these throws. It's like, holy fuck, that was insane. And the next one's like, what? Yeah, what the fuck? I think it. And then you got the situation too. Like, I mean, this is not obviously. I mean, this is a training camp video, but he's throwing a fit about the nets, the fishnet stockings, painting the nails.
Painting the nails.
I just don't know if that's a guy that's going to lead an NFL team, especially if he can't play consistently enough himself.
No, you can you're not going to lead a locker. I'm just going to tell you straight up. You're not going to lead a locker room
in nail polish
in the NFL. The NFL is a man's league, and it is. Like I don't know if that's bad to say or taboo, but it is. And you are not going to lead a locker room of majority veterans, majority guys who are getting paid a lot less than you, painting your nails, crying to your mom on the sideline while playing like shit. Like, if you're going out there and you're throwing for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns, nobody will give a shit. You'll have the offensive linemen painting their nails. But if you're not playing well and you're throwing fits on the sidelines and you're not holding yourself accountable, these guys are going to eat you alive. And not in a way that he'd like. Like, they're going to not listen to you, and you're going to lose the locker room pretty fast. And then you have a guy like Tyson Bagnet behind you who scratched and clawed and cried for a $10 million contract. He might get an opportunity. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, Caleb Williams not looking too hot.
Yeah, again, the Ben thing, too, is like...
The road to victory will not be paved with glitter nail polish, says Spenny, 2025.
That's true.
Cartier. It's true.
It's true.
It's hard. Have you ever been in a football locker room at any level, let alone professional? Like, I've never been in a professional locker room. I can only assume that it only gets more intense the higher level you go. Like, could you imagine walking up to fucking Trent Williams with painted nails and being like, yeah, we're going to win. Come on, bitch.
Come on, bitch.
It's probably not going to go over too well.
The 49ers have just traded for Keon White of the Patriots.
Bears draft pick, right?
No, I think Patriots drafted him.
White.
I don't know why they would trade him away, but he's a dog. Why did the Patriots trade him away? For a 6th-round pick and a 7th-round pick. I'm not going to lie. Not that we need him to the 49ers. I would love the Lions to grab Keon White. He's a fucking dog. That's nuts. That's crazy to me.
Phoenix Sundust says, have you ever gotten beaten up by a guy with painted nails? No, and unfortunately, not many of the Bears' opponents have either.
Oh!
And, like, if you want to be that guy, if that's who you are, cool, do it, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you want an NFL locker room to respect you while that's who you are, you got to win fucking games and you got to play at an elite level. And he hasn't been. I mean, he's won some games, kind of fluky stuff. But he hasn't been the #1 overall pick, this generational prospect that we were sold at. Catfish Caleb, as Anson says.
Yeah, I don't know. I did put my timeline out like
Phoenix
next year.
Says I have. Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
Damn. That's brutal.
That is brutal. I mean, dude,
that's crazy.
When I worked at Andiamo, they would do drag shows a lot.
Uh-huh.
And, like, I made a shit ton of them. Gays love me. I made a lot of money at those drag shows. There's some big motherfuckers that do drag, bro.
One of us.
There are some real big-ass motherfuckers that do drag that I would not want to fight.
Oh, for sure. I believe it.
Your big D explosion.
That's crazy.
A lot of jiu-jitsu guys paint their nails for tournaments.
Yeah.
So I probably have gotten beat up by a guy with painted nails.
That's fair.
I can't remember specifically, but I'm sure it's happened.
How many times they got to beat that ass?
Shout out Ryan Armani.
Shout out to Ryan Armani. We gay bashing and DEI bashing on the show now. So
I'm not gay no more.
Yeah,
I am
gay.
delivered.
Wow,
I thought I like women.
DEI.
No, that's me.
Everybody chill.
Put the guns down.
Oh, say life.
This could have been a real cancelable show for sure. For the 3 billionth time, Caleb's mom supported him his whole life painting nails, and he paints his in honor of her.
I mean, cool, but
it doesn't change.
So
that doesn't change.
Yeah, like what does that change?
Does that change the fact that he lost at USC, went up in the stands, and started bawling his eyes out in front of the entire world, goes in with painted nails? Like, he is not a leader of men, flat out. And everybody wants to always fall in love with the intangibles. You know, obviously, like the
he's got them.
No, I know the athletic ability, and he can get out and do all of that. But what can he do in the pocket with time, dissecting a defense?
Yeah, you can.
That's what he struggles with.
Like, you can, paint your nails, do whatever you want. You can be gay, dude. I don't care who you love, but throwing fits on the sideline.
Yes.
When you are trying to lead, gay or not gay, you can't do that and try to lead grown men. You can't be falling apart on the sideline when you're the quarterback. You're the leader of the team. Like, you got to go out there and you have to take care of business and you have to hold yourself accountable and stay cohesive. And that's why Jared Goff is such a good leader, is because he's the same calm, cool, collected guy no matter what situation, no matter where they are, and his teammates know that they can rely on that. Caleb Williams is not. He breaks down and falls apart, and that is stuff that loses the respect of grown men that you're trying to lead. And when you're not winning and not performing well, paint your nails, suck a dick, it doesn't matter. If you're doing that, these guys aren't going to follow you.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with being gay. Not once did we say it has anything to do with being gay. We don't care if you paint your nails. My sister's gay. Like, I don't give a shit if you're gay.
I got gay friends.
But that 100% is perception of paint your nails. When you're entering an NFL locker room, shit's not going to fly.
No.
Following the fact that, like Smitty said, you cried in your mother's arms at their
Falling
loss.
apart on the sideline is detrimental. These grown men will lose respect for you no matter who you are or what you're doing, whatever level you're at. If you're losing your mind and falling apart and throwing a hissy fit, like, people are going to be like, oh, this guy's a bitch, dude. Like,
and that's just the aesthetics of it. You still have the performance part, too.
Yeah.
Like, the Bears, I hate watching the Bears. Traditionally, I love watching them fucking suck, especially the past, 5 years. It gets me off. Speaking of being gay, you know what I'm saying? Watch a bunch of men getting up. I love watching the Bears suck dick.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite things to do.
It is great.
All right? But it's a fucking chore these days. Yeah. Even with Ben Johnson as the offensive coordinator, they're fucking bland. It sucks to watch. You got outperformed arguably by Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
It's beyond the fucking aesthetics. It's also what you've been putting out on the field.
And we've seen, like you said, we've seen the intangibles from Caleb Williams. We've seen the arm strength, the ability to throw off platform and do different things like that. It's just mentally, he struggles. And when he gets down, he gets down. And he lets it affect him. And
you getting down.
You can't do that. Like, the mental aspect of being an NFL quarterback is bigger than any physical tool.
Canceled.
Canceled.
Last episode, boys. So,
hey, we love the gays.
Had a good run.
Easy, big fan of Elton John.
Big fan of Elton John.
We already talked about it. They have the most unstoppable team.
My sister's gay. This sounds
sister
crazy.
is gay.
Cut that. It's a great drop.
My sister's gay. How can I be homophobic? My sister's gay.
How can I be homophobic? My sister's gay. All right, let's go to break. Come back.
Love who we love. I don't care. Just, you can't be a mental midget and play quarterback in the NFL.
Whoa!
Hey,
what do the midgets do?
I love the midgets. You know what?
Yeah, we hit the trifecta.
Damn, I love the midgets.
It's now called the Woodward John Gruden.
It's Woodward John Gruden's favorite show at the network. Tell us about Ben Johnson, Nick, if we get canceled.
Thank you, Phoenix Ducks. None of these guys said anything about Caleb's sexuality. Thank you.
Corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, make Ben Johnson your first call and get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ben today at benfights.com.
We might need.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Gold Crown, ladies and gentlemen, the concentrates they've been doing a long, long time. They got a lot of exclusive collabs, hooking up a lot of the products you may be using, don't even know. Gold Crown been doing it for a long time. They got their own infused jesters and their infused gummies. Make sure you check them out at a dispensary near you. They're over 300 across the state. That's how reputable they are. Smoke like royalty, only with Gold Crown.
Gold Crown.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights.
JB's got the black hat, dude. That shit is
Does
so
he really?
Yeah,
That's kind of tough.
It's so funny.
That's tough. Last episode, so get your mailbags in. We'll answer anything on the last episode of the Woodward Heavyweights. Get them in.
The last episode, yep. That'll do it.
DNC.
I always thought it was going to be the Fist and Brittany Griner comments to come back to get me.
DNC, ENT, not going to lie, this might be one of the least cancelable episodes in a while.
I mean, that's kind of true.
It is, yeah.
We specified our love for the gays.
Yeah. Again, I'm not homophobic. I love watching the Bears suck dick.
fair.
I'll make that my Twitter head.
That's pretty good.
Mailbag. Get them in. Detroit Red Wings tonight, Spinny. What's going on?
You got St. Louis Blues. You're in St. Louis. This is a team that you should beat. This is a team that you should take care of, and hopefully they can play like they did in the second half of that game, because the first half was extremely ugly, and the last one, obviously, they got down 4-0, then came storming back to win 6-4. But it's all about, for me, the neutral zone execution is you need to be comfortable and physical through the neutral zone so you can set up offense, and the passing from the defense to the forwards, going out on the break, extending possessions, and doing things like that needs to be crisp, and they need to make sure they're handling business there.
Pistons. Chris, what the fuck happened last night?
Look, I think it's pretty simple. I think when you're a almost bottom 5 team in turnovers and in 3-point percentage, I think that kind of takes care of itself. I think you're a team that, look, you're not valuing the ball, and you're not also giving yourself, and you're not also shooting well enough to overcome the times you don't value the ball. So I think that's really what it is, and they need shooting. Look, they lost Ivy, they lost Dennis Schroeder, they lost Tim Hardaway, and they lost Malik Beasley, and they replaced it with Duncan Robinson, who's shooting 32%. That is it. Right now, your Pistons leaders in 3-point shots, percentage-wise, are Isaiah Stewart and Duncan Robinson on volume, and Duncan Robinson's at 32. So
I feel like there's not enough movement either for a team. Yeah. Like they act like they're shooting 40% as a squad, and this is not the case.
They don't have anybody that's doing it. And it's a tough situation because Ron Holland and Asar and all of these guys are the way they're playing. Like, you got to give them minutes, but they're just not shooting the ball well enough. So it comes at a cost. Your offense is flat. You really need Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson to move and create and hit threes, and they're just not doing that at a high enough clip right now for the Pistons to get right. And that's making Cade's shots difficult, which I'm not saying he hasn't missed bunnies. He has, but that's also part of the reason why he is so inefficient right now. So it's just an avalanche of problems right now for Detroit. But I mean, you can fix it. You can go get shooters for cheap. You really can.
Cade looks like Cade Cunningham of rookie year right now.
Yeah, because Duncan Robinson is doing a Killian Hayes impression right now. He's just Killian Hayes with cardio.
Go off, King.
Wait, you just called Cade Killian Hayes?
No, I called Duncan Robinson
I'm about to fucking
Killian.
fight you.
No. Why the fuck would I do that? No.
Cade shooting like 19% from 3 and like 39% from the field. He's been god-awful through 4 games
that's all,
after expecting to take an MVP leap.
Because all they have to do is guard him. They're not guarding Asar. They're not guarding Holland. They're not even guarding Stu yet, who is shooting well. Shout out to Stu, one of the lone bright spots. Duncan Robinson's not making him pay. Tobias isn't making him pay. Who is the shooter in this team?
But they're still going out on Duncan. Like, Duncan is still going out to him. Tobias, they're still going out on him. I'm saying, obviously it's spacing and issues with that, but Cade does need to step up. Flat out, he needs to play way better than he has.
It's both.
This team's gonna miss the playoffs by a landslide.
Both. It's both, but also it's way more on what's around Cade offensively than Cade right now. I'm not really concerned about Cade. Also, shooters go through slumps, so I'm not worried about Cade Cunningham specifically at all. I think you fix the offense and he'll fix himself.
I'm just saying Cade needs to be a lot better than the way he's playing right now.
For sure, I'm not disagreeing with that. I just would put it 30% on Cade, and I'd put 70% on the offense.
You guys ready for Jeff's top 10 list?
Yeah.
He's been begging for it.
Pause.
Number 1. No pause today, Spinny.
Resume.
We're fluid. We love everyone.
We do.
Number 1 is Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Number 2 is Daniel Jones.
Number 1 is Dak Prescott?
I was reading it backwards to fuck with him.
Jesus.
Get it out.
Yes, number 1 is Dak Prescott. Number 2 is Daniel Jones. Number 3 is Lamar Jackson. Number 4 is Baker Mayfield. Number 5 is Matthew Stafford. Number 6, Josh Allen. Number 7, Jalen Hurts. Number 8, Justin Herbert. Number 9, Drake May. Number 10, Patrick Mahomes. No Jared Goff.
No
in
Jared
his
Goff.
top 10.
Patrick Mahomes
seems
at
pretty
10.
racist.
And Drake May at 9?
Crazy work by Jeff.
Is Jeff a closeted Cowboy fan?
Sounds like it.
Sounds like
Dak
it.
Prescott at number. Dak Prescott is intern Jeff, affectionately known as Teasy's, number 1 quarterback in the National Football League. That's crazy.
Insane work.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button for Easy, for Nick, for Jeff, for Chris. I am Spencer. We are the Heavyweights. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.